Welcome to Dreamland Tales, where every night is a new adventure. The story of the day is The Friendly Giants. In a faraway land, hidden beyond tall mountains and deep forests, there existed a magical valley. This valley was home to many mystical creatures, but none were as special as the Friendly Giant. The valley was a place of wonder, with vibrant flowers, sparkling streams, and trees that seemed to whisper secrets to those who would listen. In the heart of this valley lived the Friendly Giant. Unlike other giants, he was gentle and kind, always ready to help his neighbors. The Friendly Giant's home was a cozy, oversized cottage nestled among the hills. Inside, everything was perfectly sized for a giant, from the massive wooden table to the giant-sized bed. Each morning, the Friendly Giant would wake up with the sun, ready to start his day. The Friendly Giant spent his days helping the creatures of the valley. One morning, he noticed the river had become blocked by fallen trees. With his great strength, he carefully lifted the trees and cleared the waterway, allowing the river to flow freely once more. The fish and water creatures danced with joy, grateful for the giant's help. Another day, while walking through the forest, the Friendly Giant saw a family of birds in distress. Their nest had fallen from the tree, and the baby birds were scattered on the ground. The giant gently gathered the baby birds and, with great care, placed them back in their nest. He then securely fastened the nest high up in the tree, ensuring it was safe from the wind. In the nearby village lived a little girl named Emma. Emma was adventurous and often explored the valley. One day she found herself lost in the dense forest. The Friendly Giant, who was always vigilant, noticed Emma's plight. He carefully picked her up and placed her on his shoulder, giving her a grand view of the valley. From this high vantage point, Emma could easily spot her village, and the giant gently carried her back home. The villagers were initially wary of the Friendly Giant, but over time they saw how kind and helpful he was. He helped them in many ways, like lifting heavy loads during harvest time and fixing the roofs of their houses. His presence brought a sense of security and happiness to the village. One day, the village decided to hold a grand festival to honor the Friendly Giant. The villagers worked together, decorating the square with colorful banners and preparing a feast. The giant, unaware of their plans, continued his usual rounds, helping wherever he was needed. On the day of the festival, the village was buzzing with excitement. The Friendly Giant was invited to the square, where the villagers surprised him with their heartfelt celebration. They presented him with a giant-sized chair, beautifully crafted and decorated. The giant was touched by their kindness and felt truly at home among his friends. To show his gratitude, the Friendly Giant decided to give the village a special gift. He went to the highest peak of the mountains and found a crystal-clear spring. Using his great strength, he redirected the spring's water to flow down into the village, creating a beautiful fountain. The villagers were overjoyed and named the fountain the Giant's Gift. As the sun set on the valley, the Friendly Giant looked over his home with a heart full of happiness. He knew that his kindness had made a difference, and the bonds of friendship he had formed were stronger than ever. The valley, the village, and the giant himself thrived in harmony, their lives forever enriched by the power of friendship. And so, whenever someone visited the magical valley, they could see the fountain and hear tales of the Friendly Giant who lived there, a symbol of kindness and the joy of helping others. If you enjoyed this magical journey, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe.